pretty big shifts in the market over the last couple of weeks from, generally a dollar, dollar rally to a dollar decline. So that's where we'll start. Let's go to our US dollar index that we always like to take a view of. And again, do you remember we talked about getting into this big zone, which really and we actually only made it to the bottom of the zone of resistance. The bottom of the zone was, the big low from March. We had that big spike lower and then the big spike higher. This was all the onset of COVID, right? And then we had here in Elliott, this would be the November high from 2020, right? That would have actually been the election right there, Biden. And that was all what we call the former fourth wave, right? Of one less degree. So we've gotten up to that level. We've rolled over. This is not uniform by any means, by the way. We've got completely, different things going on as far as the dollar is concerned. Like this index in particular, right, is a quarter each of euro, pound, yen, and Aussie. Aussie's obviously been exceptionally strong, right? And that's the commodity narrative, which has been going through the roof, of course. And we'll take a look there. We might be coming up on a level relatively soon where we might get a pause. But, British pound's been, it's been fine. We're up towards the top of that range. Euro's been pretty dead. And yen has been extremely weak, right? Dollar yen's been through the roof. So what you're seeing then is really a lot of cross moves, non-dollar cross moves. You're seeing, Aussie yen, CAD yen, yen cross is just flying high. Some of the most extreme momentum there, if you measure it with daily RSI, that we've ever seen. And then the same can be said for euro crosses on the downside, like euro Aussie, euro CAD, et cetera, et cetera. So we have dropped, moving, closer to home here with this dollar index chart. We have come into a level where we might, we could see. It's really the first test, right? There is obviously absolutely no reason to suspect that we resume higher. I think we've put in a pretty decent top, maybe the next big top in this big down cycle that started back in March 2020 for the dollar. But we have come into a level here, just horizontal level, right? You got the high here from July. You've got the 50-day average is right there as well, just a couple ticks below the market. Maybe we get a bounce. I'm talking here like, a day or two bounce. I'm not, saying, I held a dollar bullish view for essentially the entire year until recently. And the big reason why, aside from the chart, was the sentiment.